Hello everybody, welcome back to Jack on a Journey. My name is Jack and today we have got a very important couple of games. Man City in the semi-final of the Champions League. My heart is racing. We've played 3 games since you were last with us. We have won the league as expected. Played Guingamp, beat them 1-0, Mustafic getting the goal. We beat Marseille 2-0, Paulo Jose and Saidi getting the goals. And we beat Toulouse in the title-winning game, Millet, Alves and Cabresca getting the goals in that game. We're going to play both for Man City legs. We're going to play the Monaco game off camera. This is how the league table's looking. We smashed it, basically. Just smashed it. We haven't lost yet. Simple as that. Man City have also won the Premier League. They've also just won the Premier League, a bit like us at the moment. So it's going to be a tough game. Kylian Mbappe still killing it for them. Top 2 of their players are in the top average ratings in the Premier League. So it's going to be very, very tough. First legs at home. We need a good performance. Emerson in goal. Syed, Juan, Mao and Vogler at the back. Panajoa, Calciola in the middle. Mustafic, Pellini, Diogo and Jose up top. We have got Kusuk, the guy we bought, the right winger we bought from Man City in the summer, but Pellini's our best player, so I felt like it would be a bit harsh to drop him. If the chance arises where we need to bring on a right winger or a left winger, Kusuk would be called upon, and I'm very happy to call upon him. Hopefully he would be motivated enough to play against his former club and score a goal against his former club. But to start, Pellini was the only logical thing in my mind to do. Highlight here, Pellini now, the guy we're on about, on the ball. Plays over to the left wing, he does. Syed is over there, runs into the box. Weird ball to Mustafic, but he crosses it in. Paulo Jose scores, 36th goal of the season. That is best possible start. Starts 11 minutes in, and we are 1-0 up. Perfect. Let's keep this going. Let's hopefully not concede an own goal or a goal that hits the keeper and just bobbles to a striker. Just don't concede an away goal. That'd be great. Fingers crossed. They are Man City though. They are pretty good. But we're PSG. We're better. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Mustafic on the ball, running forward. He's had an excellent season. Can he get a goal? He goes past 1, goes past 2, and he sticks it into the back of the net. What a run! And what a goal from Mustafic. The left winger has been on fire all season, and he's carried it on. Picked the ball up in his own half, just ran forward, skipping past all the defenders, and just rifles it into the bottom corner of the goal. 20 minutes in, 2-0 up. Oh, I've just noticed who's in their midfield. I completely forgot. They've got Jose Santafe, our Ajax centre midfielder. Oh, we're 3-0 up. Mustafic scored again. 33 minutes in, we're 3-0 up. I've got to give that a bit of praise. I've said the man more. I meant to say praise. No. 3-0 up. Where's this come from? Jose Santafe. We've obviously got Diogo Alves. If you didn't watch the Ajax save, we've got Diogo Alves. Santafe was a midfield partner of Diogo Alves at Ajax. Both young foreign players. Both were fantastic. As you can tell, one's at PSG, one's at Man City. They are both fantastic players. And they're both, it feels like 2 sons in a semi-final. It's awesome. Panajoa, there's been a lot of highlights in this half, and they've all gone mainly to us. If we can get a 4th, Diogo's in, he's in the box, whips it into Paulo Jose, and we get a 4th goal. It's not even half time yet, and we're 4-0 up against champions of England, Manchester City. I don't know what's going on. They've got Javier Julio as well. Centre-back we had at Ajax, who moved to PSG, left before we came to PSG. I think Man City bought him for 100 mil, and he's on their bench. And maybe they should have started him, because at half-time it's PSG 4, Manchester City 0 in the Champions League semi-final. I am speechless. Our two best players probably this season in terms of goals and assists, I would say, Paulo Jose and Mustafic, have gone big in this game, getting a brace each. Don't concede inside the first minute. That would kind of undo work. We do get it clear. Santa Fe to Capiola, to Fion, to Capiola again, to Mbappe. Leo, he was one of the... hits the... Oh, what are you doing? Leo's one of their top players, and you could see why. It was a decent effort, wasn't it? Oh, I'm falling it up against Man City. Got to praise them. You've got to praise them. This is mental. I was expecting, if we were going to win, like scrape a one goal win kind of thing, like a 2-1 or a 1-0. Not to be 4-0 up at half time. Not to be 4-0 up at 70-minute mark. But we are. Everyone's on above a 7 ratings. Everyone's been class. Let's take the booked players off, I think. Don't want anyone getting sent off now, do we? In fact, I'm going to do that and then bring on Cusack as well. Pellini's not got an assist, has he? No, Pellini's there. I'm going to bring on Cusack as well to play against his former side. The opportunity arisen. Is that a word? Arisen? It arose. Is that a word? I don't know. And we're going to bring him on. And he'll cherish playing against his former team. And hopefully he gets a goal to make it 5-0. Jesus Christ. Santa Fe's wrecked. Julio's now on, but he's not made a difference. And just like that, we're going to be going to the Etihad with a 4-goal lead and not conceding an away goal. Now, anything can happen at this point. I'm not going to say that we're 100% in the final, but we've definitely given ourselves a fantastic chance to get there. That was unexpected. Right. We'll play the Monaco game offline. I'm going to be resting the starting 11, I think, and not playing them at all in that game. We'll rest them for 3 days. 4-0 against Man City. Mad. Let's go to the second leg. Hopefully we can score 4 goals again. That would be pretty mental. I think we can start looking to the final. I know anything can happen, like I said, but just to keep an eye out in the other leg, Southampton have beaten Tottenham Hotspur. So we could be facing Southampton in the final if we get through. We did lose to Monaco, though, which I know I said I was going to rest the players, but I was like, we'll play them, it's fine. There's enough of a gap. We lost. That might affect morale. We're 4-0 up. It's fine. I shouldn't be having to worry. But we're 4-0 up, so I'm going to be playing like Cusack. And players... They're not fringe players. They are good enough to be in the first team. He's just got such a good squad that the fringe players are still like 4.5-star rated players. But we did lose. That could massively affect morale. I shouldn't be nervous when we're 4-0, but I just am. I just am. Cusack, you can come on, my friend. Diogo Alves can start as well. Is anyone really shattered? See, no one's shattered. It's fine. Yeah, I think that'll do. So just those 2 changes, and we go into the second leg. We're 4-0 up, remember. But anything could happen. It's a Champions League game. We're away from home. You deserve to be in the final, and I expect nothing less. They're going to be coming out the blocks, firing on all cylinders. I've never seen that before. Compose, he's professional. I've never seen that before. No, is it? Right. Free kick. Don't concede now. That'd be awkward. Leo heads it over. I I shouldn't be nervous. We're 4-0 up. But we won 4-0 at home. So why can't Man City win 4-0 at home? Because we're PSG and we're much better than them. That's why. That should have been the answer. I never know what to say. Shall I praise them? Because we are technically winning, but in the match we're drawing. So when you're winning, praise seems to be the only option. But I don't want to praise them because we're 0-0. Stuff like that. Paulo Jose Takusa, can he get a goal against his former club? He can't. But at least we're getting chances. I'm going to say concentrate. They're overwhelmed. I'm not surprised that they're overwhelmed, but the whole team's overwhelmed. But at least they know. All right, lads, concentrate. We're not through just yet. But if we do get an away goal, we're through. And like I said for the Arsenal game, we've got a good chance of scoring, to say the least, as they hit the post. Oh my god. Oh my good. They have been on top. I say on top, they've had more shots. And we've had more possession, but it's fine. It's fine. They're disinterested. Look at that. It's fine. Right. I'm very pleased. I can't say don't get complacent. I know we scored 4 goals in one half, but the likelihood of Man City scoring 4 goals in one half, it could happen. It could happen, but I'm hoping it doesn't. Mao plays it forward to Paulo Jose. Penalty? No. that was just a hopeful shout. Santa Fe plays it over to Mbappe. Now Mbappe's on the run. Are we going to be scared to tackle him? Ochoa now. What can he do? With 48 minutes, we don't really want to concede because that'll give him a good chance to get those 4 goals. Juan plays it to Mbappe, obviously PSG's former player. Bosma's in, has a shot. Oh my god. I didn't like how it slowly rolled past the post out for a corner. I did not like that whatsoever. Mbappe with the corner whips it in. We head it clear. Cusack, can he get past this player? It looks like he can. Plays it to Paulo Jose. Can we be on a counter-attack here? Paulo Jose, play it to the back post, son. Gets tackled. He had like 3 players lining up at the back post, and he didn't choose any of them. Diogo, with a free kick, whips it in. Gets cleared. Vogler's going to do... He's just going to casually stroll over there. It's fine. It's fine. Cusack on the ball. What can he do? He's cut inside. Found Alves. Oh, that is so unlucky. But we are through to the final of the Champions League. I'm going to say it now. Diogo Alves with a shot from the edge of the box. It hits off the post. The keeper was still on the line. It hit off the keeper. It just looked like he was just looking at it. Couldn't do anything about it. And it hits off his shins and into the back of the net. We're into the final of the Champions League. Even if Man City score 5 goals now, we are through on away goals. Diogo Alves running into the box gets tackled. They have to score 6 goals in this half. I don't think they're going to be able to get 6 goals in one half. Leo is in it. That's a great save by Emerson. It was at him, but he still had to knock it round the post and not straight back to Leo. That has settled the nerves. That has settled the nerves a hell of a lot. And you could probably tell I've got a broad smile on my face. We're finally into a Champions League final. And we're going to be playing Southampton. We've beaten Man City, who are champions of England, and we're 5-0 up against them. That should make us heavy favourites going into that game. And that suits us, being in the French league, where we're favourites in every single game, especially in the league, where we've been undefeated for like 95 games or whatever it is. Being favourites suits us down to the ground because we've got a good enough squad to do it. Right, let's take Mao off because we don't want him to get suspended for the next one. Saudi can come on because Diogo's had a poor game. And no one else is really tired. Sesh can come on. He's a Champions League winning centre midfielder after Monaco won it last season. He can come on. Hasn't had too much game time this season, not going to lie. Not as much as you'd hope for an £100 million player, But or is it 140 million pounds? Something like that, I don't know. I can't remember. But he hasn't moaned about it once, which is just fantastic, if I'm honest. Man City have got 7 minutes plus added on time to score 6 goals to qualify. I don't think it's going to happen somehow. Mustafic now on the ball. Finds Saudi over to Paulo Jose. Can we get a second goal here? Whipped in. Mustafic, he deserves a goal. He's had a fantastic season. He scored that brace against Man City in the first leg. It is Manchester City 0, PSG 2. On aggregate, it is Manchester City 0, PSG 6. The Champions League final is on the horizon, and the champions of France have humiliated the champions of England 6-0. Remember, we had an interview with Man City and they turned us down. We have just stuck 6 goals past them in a Champions League semi-final. Who's the real winners now? Man City? That's what I thought. We're playing Southampton in the Champions League final. We are there, ladies and gentlemen. We could potentially be one episode away from finishing this series with a Champions League victory with PSG. But Southampton will not be pushovers. If you did enjoy that, please leave a like on the video. It's being played at the San Siro. That's incredible. We're going to go back to a team that we had so much success with. We're going to go back to the stadium that we called home for 3 years to potentially win the Champions League. It feels like a fairy tale moment. And that's the next episode, the 28th of March. It feels like it was written in the stars. Going back to AC Milan, going back to Milan, going back to the San Siro, meeting old friends, and potentially lifting the Champions League. Something that we could have done with AC Milan had the finances been better. If you did if you did enjoy that, leave a like, subscribe if you're new and you haven't done so already. And I shall see you again for potentially the last game of the series. It might not be. Potentially the last game of the series. I shall see you again in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.